What's up, you guys? Welcome back to 𝘮𝘪𝘱 Mermaid. This is going to be an ancestor pick a card reading. What is it that your ancestors want you to know during this time? Okay, you guys. So my intention for this reading is for it to be quick and straight to the point. Okay, I want to start doing more straight to the point, quick readings. But you guys know me, I can be long-winded. Then sometimes there are more intuitive messages that really just want to come in and take some time to, channel. But I want this to be straight to the point. All right, so we have 3 options today. Option 1 with this bracelet. Option 2 with this bracelet. Option 3 with this bracelet, okay? All right, you guys, so that's what we're working with. I do want to mention that I am open for personal readings at this time. If you want a personal reading with me, email me at mysticalmermaid@gmail.com. Yeah, so I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your patience. I ask that you guys kindly like and subscribe to this channel. Like I said, each time I reach a new following on YouTube, I will throw out a free reading. So comment as well so I can see who's there. And I love you guys. And to those of you who get to the timestamps before me, I really appreciate you guys so much. And I'll be on the lookout for you guys. And yeah, let's raise the vibes, you guys. And let's continue to stay grounded. Work on our root chakra. Know that you are safe, all is well. And you have a bunch of ancestors watching over you and protecting you on the other side. All right, let's get started. Option 1, option 2, option 3. All right, option 1, this bracelet. Let's see what's going on. Your first card is Take a Leap. It says, an exciting, unexpected new adventure awaits, but taking a leap of faith is required. This new experience brings new growth and new lessons. Get ready. Get ready. I'm hearing this song by Fergie. Get ready, because here I come. It's an old song that she took. I'm hearing her version though. Ain't nobody like this. Ain't nobody out here like this. Something everywhere I go, all I hear is this. You're all right. Yes, I must confess. And it's true, we keeps it fresh, because keeping it fresh is our main interest, which is staying consistent and playing those hits or something. Can't hate on this. She says, so hate if you wanna, but that ain't gonna make me wanna stop what I'm doing to you, because the beat go bump. Anyways, that song, if anyone remembers that. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Look at that. You're being protected. Past, present, future. I'm hearing someone's coming out. Now, you can take that how it resonates, but I'm hearing coming out of the house, coming out of your box, coming out of your limits, coming out of the closet, coming out of, hiding. There's this big energy. Oh, I heard you got big energy. That song's coming through too. Big energy. Yeah. Look at the peacock feathers. Peacock feathers, right? Think about a peacock. The term peacocking, it's an attention, it's a mating thing. So she has these peacock feathers around her. Very regal, So you're already being protected. You have a protection guardian here. So it's like with the you guys might want to look up peacock, what that represents spiritually, but I'm getting that with the peacock here and with this protection guardian, it's almost like they're saying to you, you're safe, you're protected. It's okay to be seen, it's okay to be heard, it's okay to take that leap of faith. So you guys are being called to come out of the cave, come out of the shell. This kind of makes me think of a Cancer, like open your shell up. I'm also hearing the Hermit. It's time to come out of hermit mode. It's time to get out there, shine your light, be the star. So drop your shields. All is well. We have past, present, future. They want you to take a leap to your future, but the only way to take a leap to your future is to be present, because your present becomes your future. Your present creates your future. All right. So your next card. Really? Now I wish I had shuffled on camera. See, this always happens to me when I don't shuffle on camera. Peacock. What's powerful is these are 2 different cards, 2 different decks, and peacocks. Her Her crown has peacock feathers. And look, let yourself stand out and be noticed. That's it right there. So you guys have a synchronicity. That is your guide. That is the like you have an animal totem that's probably a peacock right now, and it's trying to. There's a message in that. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. So whatever it is that you guys, your dreams, your goals, whatever this is, your purpose, you're supposed to be seen. You're supposed to be heard. You're supposed to be, noticed in some kind of way. So it's like shine your light. Get out there. I'm also hearing for some of you, if you're wanting to meet new people, whether this is just platonic or romantic, you need to get out there, spend time in environments that resonate with you, be authentically yourself and allow the right souls to be in alignment with you. Allow them to naturally vibrate towards you. Okay, so let's see what other messages your ancestors have for you. These are a little bit more serious. Let's see what's going on. We have responsibility for your personal, spiritual development and sacrifices. Interesting. I'm going to put this in the middle, actually, because it seems very deep. And then we have gift. Look at that. Past, present, future. Past, present, future. Why does this feel like different levels of yourself? So we have a past version of you, and we have a present version or a future version of you, giving a gift to itself. So I'm hearing do something that would make your future self happy, but also nurture your inner child. This is powerful. Me, myself, and I. That's what I'm hearing by Beyonce, but it's interesting. We have these three little birds here. Maybe about Marley, one of his songs could be important to you. Maybe Three Little Birds. Is it called Three Little Birds? I can't remember. But that could be important for someone. Someone may need to hear that, or that might just be a synchronicity. But with this gift here, in order to get to this, there has to be growth. In order for her to get to this, there has to be some sort of growth. And that's what it's giving to me. Like, it's weird because I feel like it's three versions of yourself. And they're all, how do I say this? Time is an illusion. I'm also hearing, healing, I'm healing, interesting. I'm also hearing parallel dimensions, timeline jumps. So it's like, imagine if different parts of yourself were all actively working at the same time. It's interesting that I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting, okay? I don't know. It's just random. They're not connecting the puzzle pieces on that. They just wanted me to say that to someone. Okay. Now, give your future self a gift by being present. Give your future self a gift by being present. Get out there, be seen, and be heard. This is going to lead to some type of blessing, literally a gift. You taking responsibility for your personal spiritual development and sacrifices. This is why they want you to be present, because it's going to really play a huge impact, have a huge impact on your future. And so this is why they're saying it's time for you to drop your shells. It's time for you to tell your inner child, you know what? It's time to stand out. It's time to get out there and do what we've been wanting to do. That thing you've been daydreaming about, the thing you've always wanted to do. It's time to actually do it. It's time to actually put some energy behind that dream. It's actually time to bring it into reality. It's time. I just heard now or never. And they said that to me by using what was her name? Halsey. Baby, you gonna love me now, or never. So it's like, are you gonna love yourself now or never? Because really, it's weird. They just gave me a vision of someone in a car and they're saying, get in, loser. We're going for a ride. And what's interesting is it's you talking to yourself. It's your higher self talking to you saying, get in. We're going for a ride. Like, get in the car. We're about to take off. Get in the car. It's time to stop sleeping on ourselves. Get in the car. We're doing some healing. It's like, And we're taking responsibility for our actions because we're no longer a child. We're no longer a kid. We can't blame our parents. We can't blame family. We can't blame friends. We can't blame past situations and circumstances. The only thing we can do is be present and take control of our thoughts, right? Because some things we can't control, and there's some things we can control. And the one thing you definitely can control is your thoughts and the way you speak to yourself and what you decide to focus on and dwell on. So they're saying at this time in your life, it's time for you to take responsibility for your personal growth, whether this is spiritually, or in the matrix. There may be some sacrifices that you have to make in order to reach your full potential, in order to get certain things done. Whether that means, I'm not going to spend time with these people who are kind of low vibrational. Maybe they're not headed in a higher direction. Maybe this. Maybe whenever we hang out, it's, drama or it's gossip, and you need to walk away from this. Maybe it's your own comfort zone, staying to yourself, not going after what it is you truly want in fear of being judged or just being stagnant. There's this term that I'm channeled when I was giving a reading to a friend. It was something about, oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. It was something about being comfortable in chaos. It's like there's discomfort, complacency, comfortable complacency. That's what it is. Like, I've become so comfortable in this environment that's toxic, and I'm complacent. And it's okay, because even though I don't like it, I'm comfortable in it. I'm used to it. There's no change. It's not right, but a lot of times, people get wrapped up in this, especially in the matrix, right? It's like you could be at this job you don't like, and say how bad it is and how toxic it is, but some people will stay in those same jobs for decades because it's comfortable. And they know they're going to get their paycheck, and even though it's drama and chaos, they're used to it. They're afraid of change. So in this reading, your ancestors are saying to you, they have multiple messages for you. You have to take responsibility of your choices in this time frame. If you decide to stay in a relationship, friendship, environment that's, not serving you, that will be your choice. That is your free will to do so. But if you decide that I deserve better, I want better, universe, God, source, angels, ancestors, for my highest good only, I want better, I want to do better, I'm ready to achieve my higher purpose, I'm ready to achieve my divine mission and purpose that I've been sent here to fulfill, give me the steps to do so. If you start taking the initiative and shifting the things that you can shift, the universe is going to meet you halfway. God's source is going to meet you halfway. You already have protection. You're going to even have more protection because they know you're actively trying. So also keep in mind that you have to call on your spiritual team for help and guidance because you have free will. Okay, so they're saying to you, now or never. It's time for you to drop your guards. It's time for you to drop these fears. It's time for you to drop these worries and gift yourself that. Gift yourself the gift of no regrets. There was this video that popped across my timeline today. It was of a woman. I think she said she was 56 years old. I don't know if her name was Jules. I can't remember, but something. She's on TikTok. And she decided she had pursued this career in acting or Broadway or dance when she was younger. And I guess, it didn't work out. I guess she gave up. I'm not sure what happened, okay? But it didn't work out. I don't know if she gave up or if she quit or if something happened, but she just stopped. She came back to it at 56 years old and pursued it. There is never a wrong time. And as long as you're alive and breathing, you can achieve anything. But right now they're saying to you, this is a pivotal time in your life where you can create significant change in your journey that will help you. It's like you're going to be taking huge leaps. And I'm hearing leaps of faith. Like you're going to reach a certain, I'm hearing milestone in your life. This is an important time for you guys to get out of your fear, get out of your comfort zone, get out of complacency. This is a time of great change that's going to push you forward. it's going to be a huge gift to your future self. Whatever you choose right now, it's going to be a huge gift to yourself. There's innocence here. And there's some sacrifices that may need to be made. Whether that could be as simple as you're going back to school and that's going to require you to study a lot. That's going to require you to study and work, you know. Whether it's, you know what, I care about these people because I grew up with them, but they're not the best people. I can send them love from a distance and keep it moving. That might be a sacrifice. You know, this partner and I were in a toxic relationship, and it's time that we let go and move forward so that we can heal and be on our journey and be with those that, you know, truly are meant for us. That could be another sacrifice. So sometimes the sacrifices are mine too. It's just, you know what, I know that I come home, I sit down and I watch gossip, you know, television, or I watch reality TV, or I come home and I just binge watch things on TikTok, and I should be studying this, or I should be creating this, or should be, you know, working on this hobby or this goal or this skill that I have, this talent that I have. Whatever it is, they're saying that it's time to decide. There's discipline here. I just heard self-reliance, resilience, discipline, perseverance, courage, strength. But there's blessings in this. There's so many blessings that are waiting on the other side of this. So this is why they're saying, whenever you look to your past, look at it with forgiving, compassionate eyes. Not to dwell on what's happened, but out of forgiveness and compassion and gratitude, because it's brought you to where you are now. And when you look at your present, you say gratitude as well. Okay? When you look to your present, when you're being present, be still in it, be calm in it, be thankful for it, and ask for guidance on how to be led in your present. When you think of your future, show gratitude and appreciation for what's to come. But know that it is not your responsibility to focus on the future so much until you're focused on the present. The present comes first. It's okay to write down long-term and short-term goals. That's actually needed. I feel like you guys should do that. Write down short-term goals and long-term goals on 2 pieces of paper next to each other that you can keep, maybe even on a board. But in order to reach those long-term goals, you have to reach the short-term goals. So there's many steps in between that need to be taken in order for you to receive this gift, this blessing, okay? All right, let's see what else. Know your truth. So know your truth, know your worth. And look at these colors. I find this interesting. You have a lot of interesting synchronicities here. Look at the colors in these cards. Very vibrant. Very vibrant. You have orange and this indigo, blue, purple. So that right there could be solar, sacral, and third eye chakra coming through. But then at the top, you have the crown chakra, third eye chakra, and heart chakra. So working on your chakras, alignment. Also, I'm hearing we're wearing like a protective symbol, because whenever I see the peacock feathers, it makes me think of the evil eye. So just, you know, being mindful. You don't have to share everything you're thinking or dreaming. So whatever your plans are, whatever these goals are, stay present. Don't share until it's been completed. Stay true to yourself and to who you are. You know, I'm hearing lead with authenticity. Be uniquely you. This is what's going to light the path for others, okay? So you have a strong guardian saying, hey, we're pushing you, we're gifting you with something. So you're going to be gifted with something, okay? That's what I'm hearing. You are going to be gifted with something. Just know your truth and lead by your truth. Your sacrifices are being paid. They're paid off. You know, those times where you couldn't spend as much money as you wanted, those times when you couldn't eat out, those times when you couldn't buy yourself that gift, those times when you didn't celebrate your birthday, those times where you were so busy doing other things, whether it was for other people or because you didn't have the means or because you were stressed out or because you were worried. Don't worry. Your sacrifices have paid off. Whether it was for taking care of your parents, taking care of your children, your partner, it's paid off. And we have release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. That is what I was just saying. So bam. That's it right there. And then at the bottom, you guys have strength. It says, you are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. That's, I'm telling you, this gift. You have divine help coming through. They're saying release the past, focus on the present. Don't stress out about the future. This is your message. Be strong. Release the past and take a leap of faith towards your present, because that's what's going to create your future. An exciting, unexpected new adventure awaits. But taking a leap of faith is required. This new experience brings new growth and new lessons. Get ready. And this newness, this adventure, it's making me think of this. Like, you're going to come across some significant, I'm hearing, I don't know why I just heard details. You're going to come across some significant people, opportunities, signs. Like, the path ahead is very rewarding, and it's very, I'm getting mystical, like magical. So you're going to meet some people, and I just randomly heard this. Be mindful of how you treat people, because you could be entertaining an angel in disguise. So, could be very well that this angel that's helping you shows up actually in a physical form, and you may not know it. Like, yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be entertaining some type of angelic being that is shape-shifting as a human to give you a message. Very powerful. Very, very powerful, you guys. This is what I have for you, option 1. If you like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe. If you would like a personal, more in-depth reading, email me at mysticalmermaidlight@gmail.com. I'm sending you guys love. Have a good one. Option 2. Wait, no, you're not option 2. You're option 2. Option 2. Sorry, you guys. I was like, hold on. Let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, please use me as divine channel for the most pure soul, love, and light. Option 2's the ancestors want them to know. Fertility. Whoa, look at how we're starting. This makes me think of, like, there's a yoga pose. Oh my god, I have such a hard time in it. And is it Malasana? I can't remember. But anyways, there's a yoga pose where it's like a deep squat. And oh my god, you guys, I just feel called to say this. Like, I have tight hips and thighs. So like this squat like pose that we do in yoga, it kills me every time. But for some reason, this could be important for someone because it's supposed to be grounding, it's supposed to be healing. Yeah. Anyways, fertility. So we have 𝐷𝐴, goddess of fresh waters and fertility, represents a time of birthing new ideas, creations, and watching the seeds of your labor grow into the fruits of success. Additionally, this card can represent pregnancy. All right. Well, you got a fertility goddess here. A fertility goddess. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we have stag, trust and thrive. Very interesting. Is this the 𝘃𝐪? I can't remember what the symbol was called. That could be meaningful for someone. Now, when I see a stag, I think of spirit guides. I also think of masculine energy, like emperor leader energy. But with the stag here and the fertility goddess, I'm getting a lot of fertile energy, like almost like ancient fertile energy. Like back when we have Celtic energy too, but it's also making me think of the islands. This is making me think of Celtic energy, right? But this card is making me think of like ancient ancestors, like indigenous ancestors, as well as I'm seeing islands. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing like a stone with a goddess like carved on it. So or is it engraved in it? So like a drawing, like some type of old drawing of a goddess. Someone could be like West Indies, someone could be from the Caribbean, islander, you could be indigenous of some sort to some sort of land. And then we have Celtic, so someone could also have Celtic ancestry. Anyways, so let's see what else is going on. Chameleon, look at that. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Very interesting. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. This is the observer. This is the observer. Someone who kind of watches. And what's interesting is that the stag is actually quite watchful as well. I'm getting this watchful, like you're being watched. I feel like you're being watched, but you're being called to watch as well, just to observe, like be quiet. I'm hearing like stay low key and observe, stay low key and observe. I feel called to mention like there's a show called Shadow and Bone. I think it's Shadow and Bone, where there's a stag in it, but it's interesting. It's making me think of Harry Potter, the stag. There's like a deer, like there's this innocent being, and it's in white light. I feel like this is like a spirit, like a ancestor or a passed on loved one or an angel coming through as protection. Interesting. Yeah, so you guys, it's interesting because option 1 had like an actual angel. I feel like you guys have an ancestor or spirit guide that's coming through to actually like protect you. This could be a passed on ancestor coming through. Okay. And then you have this fertility goddess here. Quite interesting. What else do you guys have? Transformation. Look at the caterpillar. 22, master number 4, stability. So what's interesting to me is that you have this caterpillar on this branch with leaves, right? And then you have this chameleon on the branch with leaves. Now, as we know, the caterpillar is going to shapeshift. It's going to change, right? Caterpillar is going to get into its little cocoon, its little, I forget what it's called. Yeah, and it's going to have like a chrysalis, like it's going to become a butterfly, right? And what's interesting is you have this chameleon here on this branch with a leaf, and the chameleon knows how to change itself so it can blend into whatever its environment is in for protection, right? So there's this energy of going in for protection right before your transformation. What's interesting is even with this fertility here, this is kind of making me think of the same thing. It's like there's a transformation of like a physical change or transformation. So for some of you, you may be called to shift or change something physically, or your body is going to be changing. Now, for some of you, it could be that maybe there's a pregnancy on the horizon. If you are not trying to have a child, then hey, this is your warning of that. But if you are trying to have a child, then you know, God bless you and good luck, and maybe this is a synchronicity for you. But this could also just be like physical changes, like maybe you change your hair. Maybe you cut your hair, or you dye your hair, or you grow your hair out. But there's something about physical changes. So this could be like getting in shape, or, you know, maybe gaining some weight. So it's just like whatever you're needing, because some people want to gain weight, some people want to lose weight, some people simply just want to tone up. There's no shame in that. It's all about loving your body, you know, no matter what it looks like, you know, being happy and comfortable within your physical temple. So there's something about the physical temple. Some of you guys might be getting piercings or tattoos. There could be something changing about your physical temple. Now, for some of you, I'm also getting like your space, your home, you're making it match you, because with the chameleon here, it's like blending into your territories. But for some of you, you need to actually create a sacred environment, a space that feels comfortable and aligned with who you are. So this could be that maybe your room is outdated, or maybe your space you've been wanting to repaint or to give away things, you know, maybe you need to give away old clothes that no longer match who you are in this time frame. You know, maybe it was an old version of yourself and you're shedding this energy and you're stepping into the new. So I'm hearing make space for newness. Make space for this new you, because there's a new version of you that's arising. But in the meantime, they're saying it's like you're not born yet. Like this new you isn't born yet. So trust in this transformation, in this process. Be the observer. It's almost giving me like a vow of silence. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Eat, Pray, Love. Eat, Pray, Love. Watch that movie, read the book, you guys, by Elizabeth Gilbert. It's interesting because it's making me think of, there's a point in the movie where she's really like purging, and before this purge, you know, there was this conflict of why are things changing, you know, and then she had a hard time with, you know, I don't want to give it away, so this is a spoiler. I'm gonna count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a point in the movie where she goes on this vow of silence, if you guys have seen this, and it was hard for her to even get to that point, but within this, it created like an inner strength within herself and who she was becoming. She was changing. She was seeing the different parts of herself that needed to be faced and confronted and healed. It was coming up within her, and then she started noticing all the blessings around her. There's something that needs to be heard and seen about that. So maybe go watch the movie, maybe read the book, but I feel like Eat, Pray, Love would help you guys during this time. Okay. See what else your ancestors want you to say. These are a little bit more serious. Songs, look at that. And you have a red cardinal here. That's very significant. You have songs. So sound bowls could be very helpful for you guys right now. Sound frequency, listening to music that's very calming, and I'm hearing gentle, calming, high frequency music, like being intentional about the certain frequencies that you're listening to, you know, tuning into. But yet we have this nature. There's a lot of nature here, and being silent in nature and looking at the life of other, you know, animals, other living beings, and being silent enough and being observant enough where you can see, you know, the changes of nature. Look at all the leaves falling. So there could be something significant about fall. Maybe some of your birthdays are in fall, or fall is just going to be a powerful time for you guys, is what I'm hearing. But what's interesting is that we have all these leaves, and I'm trying to figure out what that represents for you guys spiritually. So you may feel called to look up leaves. What do leaves mean spiritually? Because you have so many leaves attached to the tree, leaves falling. Like all three of these cards have leaves. And then you have here in the background, she has a bush behind her with this red cardinal. So spending time near nature, especially by a tree, connecting with Mother Earth, listening to nature, attuning to nature's frequencies. That's what you guys really need to be doing right now. There's something that's going to come out of this. Yeah, it's like the tree being so deeply rooted in how the branches spread out wide. And if you watch the tree, it's like the branches spread out wide to the sky, but the roots spread out wide throughout the earth. And there's something so powerful about this, and that also represents the family tree, legacy, right? So fertility and legacy. So there's definitely, I'm hearing you're cutting cords, you're breaking through generational curses. That's what it is. It has to do with your family and ancestors. You're breaking generational curses. It has to do with your family tree. It's giving me grandmother willow vibes. Like, this could very well be where your ancestors speak to you. It's also making me think of the scene in Avatar with their tree, you know, connecting when Jake didn't really understand that tree. And then he finally caught on. So there's something about trees and leaves and being silent and observant to listen to what nature is telling you. What are the trees telling you? What are the birds telling you? What is the stag telling you? What is the butterfly telling you? To be present, paying attention to nature's omens and messages. Look at that. What is this? We have, it's interesting. It's making me think of this card though. I don't know why. But the Oracle. I might see the living, the dead, the past, present, and future. Pay attention to your visions, dreams, and spirit encounters. And I strongly feel for you guys. You guys have the Oracle. So the true Oracle spends time in nature. That was the original, you know, state, like spending time in nature, connecting to the earth, like the seasons, you know, and the weather and the animals. That's how we would connect. That's how we would know when there would be different changes going on. We used to be so in tune with other animals, other living beings, other living things. We used to be so in tune with nature. The more we quote unquote progress, the more we're taking from our natural, you know, environment. Right? You know, the more we kill others' natural environment. So is it really progress? So we have some, you guys may feel called to work with the planet. That's what I just heard. What I mean is Gaia. You may feel called to do something special for Gaia. I just heard, look at how much Gaia has given you. So your connection is, your ancestors are saying it's time to reconnect to earth and trees. Like there's something about trees. Planting trees, you know, aren't there certain projects where they try to replant trees, repot, you know, replant things. So sound frequencies and nature. That's me putting it simple. Putting, you know, just trying to simplify it all for you, but listen to what nature has to say. What is it that Grandmother Willow says to Pocahontas? That it's like, listen, there, you know, signs are all around you or something like that. And it is that. It's giving Pocahontas, and, you know, besides, you know, the controversy behind that, because that was not a fairy tale. The Disney version, just out of, if, you know, sometimes I wish they would just change her name. I love Pocahontas, but it's, you know, when it's in comparison to the real story, it's just not how it went down. So, but I still am a fan of the cartoon, you know, the Disney, you know, movie. But in the movie, what I'm trying to get, besides the whole little rant, what I'm trying to get you guys to see is that there's this journey that you guys are on, and the more you connect with being present with nature, you're going to find your alignment. You're going to hear things, see things. Your sensory is going to be heightened. You're going to thrive better connected to nature. And that's what they want you to do, is trust and thrive in this. Be present, observe, watch, listen, hear. I literally see someone's ears like moving around, almost like an animal. Like, I have a cousin that could actually move their ears like that. It's kind of interesting. But anyways, like your ears are like moving because it's like they're attuning to a higher frequency. Like you can hear something clearer. And then your eyes are shifting and changing because it's like, whoa, I can see things differently. Your third eye is open. And it's almost like when you're in a totally new environment. It makes me think of like when you see videos of like astronauts, you know, in space for the first time, and they're like, you know, adjusting and telling you how it is. It's make me think of Avatar once again, where Jake is in his avatar body and he's like just so excited to be standing again, and he's looking at his fingers and he's looking at his eyes and he's getting adjusted to his new body. That's interesting. He's getting adjusted to his new body, and we talked about physical changes. So you guys might actually be going through a DNA activation where your body is going to feel different. You may feel different. I know for a fact, this is going to sound very strange. I know for a fact that when you spend a lot of time in meditation, when your meditation game is consistent, your reflexes are quicker. Your hearing and your sight, it's heightened. Like there's something very unique. That's why I am one of those people who, you know, when you hear about stories about monks being able to create fires with their hands, I'm not shocked, because I feel like we are advanced beings, but there's only so much we can do in these physical vessels. But I still feel like we haven't reached our fullest potential in these physical vessels because, you know, of pollution and toxicity and just all the crap that's happening in the Matrix. I don't have to go into that rant, but you get what I'm saying? So realigning, DNA activations, there could be a literal physical shift within you guys. I don't know, I just heard this randomly. Someone may actually feel that they're taller. And I know this is going to sound weird because, you know, logically speaking, we could say, well, that's impossible because you stop growing at a certain, you know, age. But I am feeling that someone may actually feel taller. So shape-shifting, which is the chameleon, right? Be yourself. Look at that. Be yourself. Be present. Be yourself. Trust and thrive through this transformation. Be yourself. Stay present. You know, observe. This is a time to watch. Allow things to naturally play out. focus on sound healing, sound frequencies, go outside and connect with nature. It's a lot of fertility in nature, connect with Gaia. And it says stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So going with the flow of nature, the rhythm, the cycles of nature. So they're saying, hey, whatever it is that you're going through right now, whatever it is that's happening in your life right now, it's helping you to transform. You simply need to stay true to you, be yourself, trust, and keep moving forward, okay? We can't control everything. I think I said this to option 1. The only thing we can control is our thoughts, our perspective, you know? So give the rest to God, source, and your angels. I just heard Mother Earth, Father Sky. Okay, you guys? So that really is your message. Like, they want you to know that you can see deeper. You can hear things more clear. You can sense things. They want you to get more into your instinctual kind of abilities. Instincts. Okay. Intuition. Fertility. Once again. 𝐷𝐵, goddess of fresh waters and fertility, represents a time of birthing new ideas, creation, watching the seeds of your labor grow into the fruits of success. So additionally, this can mean pregnancy. So once again, there's this growing, the seed growing. Something's growing, being planted. That's the energy they want you to be in. Growing this, protecting whatever this is you're growing. So this could actually be a project. This could be some type of idea, hobby, goal. Stay quiet. You know, you don't have to share everything. It seems to be a repeated message, you know, just stay quiet. Don't share it until it's, you know, complete. You know, until that butterfly is flying. So they really want you to stay to yourself. Give your worries and cares to the divine. Connect with nature. Seriously, guys. Of course, safely, but you guys really need to be in nature. Like, that is your element that you need to be connected to. You guys need to be connected to plants, nature, and animals. That every day. Okay? You need nature around you, because this is where you're going to draw a lot of your strength and your power, and I'm hearing gifts and abilities. You're going to be tapping into some messages and downloads that are going to be given to you in nature. If you have sound bowls, I suggest you play them for yourself, you know, or you can go into YouTube and pull up sound bowls and sound frequencies and listen to that, you know, while you meditate or before you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning. Connect with that. Connect with animals. Maybe volunteer sometime at an animal shelter, or, you know, just spend time in nature, clean up in nature to take care of the animals. Whatever you can do to just stay rooted and grounded to earth, it will be good for you. Maybe go to your local farmer's market, you know, eat more from the earth. Connect in whatever way you can to the earth at this time. It's going to help you. Now let's see what else you have. I'm hearing your body will naturally heal itself. I don't know. Wow. And my stomach just growled as I said that. Interesting. Celebration. Look at that. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. So you have the universe proud of you. There's going to be something you celebrate quite soon. I feel like there's this growth. And look, we have truth. It's to see your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Be yourself. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. They want you to be yourself. They want you to trust and thrive in who you are and what's being revealed to you, because they're saying there's a lot that's about to be revealed to you. You are the oracle. Some of you guys are gifted. And maybe that's why they're saying you truly are a gift to the universe, because you have some gifts and abilities that you're going to be tapping into. So they want you to celebrate yourself. And I'm telling you, go watch Eat, Pray, Love. I swear. Just go watch it. Go watch it and come back and tell me how it resonates in your life and with this reading, okay? I'm also hearing randomly, I thought the reading was over, but I just randomly heard also learning how to be adaptable. How to adapt in different environments is what I'm hearing. How to be flexible and adapt. That's helpful. You know? And I'm not saying that you lower your frequency when you go to certain places. No. Keep your frequency high where others have to reach that frequency if they're lower than it. But be adaptable. Don't be stubborn. I'm hearing adapt with the cycles of life. Go with the flow of life. I'm hearing they want you to be kind of like lighthearted, and I'm hearing carefree, but not in a reckless way. Just be present. And I'm hearing don't sweat the small stuff. That's like a side message. You're saying don't sweat the small stuff. I'm hearing learn how to preserve your energy. Like your energy doesn't have to be used for everything, you know? Like you don't have to argue with everyone. You know, agree to disagree and keep it moving, you know, or don't say anything at all. It's just kind of the energy. Like instead of, you know, sometimes there's power in not arguing or debating with anyone. Sometimes there's power in just letting people say whatever they want to say and feel however they want to feel, and you just, you know, walk away, or, you know, don't say anything, you know, ignore it. There's this energy about you guys preserving your energy and just being silent and observing how people move and how things are done, and, you know, and how, you know, the earth is shifting. Like this is your power, is being able to listen and observe. That's when you're going to receive messages. All right, so celebrate yourself and how far you've come, but it's a very low, kind of quiet, yeah, there's this, so random, but there's this guy on TikTok, he's from Oakland, you know, the hyphy, like, I guess like the hyphy movement, but he's like a mellow hyphy or something like that. Like he makes songs where they're Oakland, California, like hyphy kind of vibe, but it's very like a mellow, I forget what he calls himself, mellow something. But anyways, he's an artist and he's into music, so he creates music. He creates those songs. So there's something about music that could be important. If some of you are musicians or psychics or both, you guys need to be tapping into this. Okay, so creating higher frequency music, listening to high frequency music, and being present, just creating. All right, connect to that frequency. Archangel Sanaphon could be important. Archangel Gabriel could be important. Archangel Seraphel could be important. All right. That's what I have for you guys, option 2. If you like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. If you like a more impersonal reading, more personal, in-depth reading, email me at mysticalmermaidlight@gmail.com. So you guys love. Let's move on to option 3. Option 3. Dear God, please use me as divine channel for the most pure, holy, love, and light only. What's option 3 need to know? Awakening. It says, a spiritual awakening, clarity, and or consciousness is on the horizon. The card represents the blindfold being lifted and finally being able to see the truth. A wake-up call. I just heard Norah Jones. Someone could be a Norah Jones fan, or you're being called to listen to Norah Jones. Very soft, very calming, jazzy, earthy, grounded. Because I just heard I heard her say, soon a new day comes to dawn. It's her Metallic Kweli song that she's on with him, but I just heard that part. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on. We have Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Surround yourself with protective energy. Wow, surround yourself with protective energy, the Arrow. And then we have, whoa, you guys have the Ladybug. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. That's powerful. Okay. Your next card is Truth, an Eagle. So, Truth, Ladybug, interesting. An Arrow. Truth, Ladybug, Arrow, Awakening. This might be why you're being called to surround yourself with protective energy, because you're going through an awakening. So it says a spiritual awakening, clarity, and or consciousness is on the horizon. This card represents the blindfold being lifted and finally being able to see the truth, a wake-up call. So you guys are going to receive some type of truth. That's what these two cards have in common, is some sort of truth, an awakening. You're going to, it's like something's coming to light. You're going to receive some type of clarity. Surround yourself with protective energy. I'm hearing mindfulness, but there's something that's going to be revealed to you. Some type of clarity is going to come, epiphany. You're going to receive some sort of understanding or information, the truth of a situation. And I also feel that this protective energy is you protecting these blessings, because we have, this is a time of good fortune, abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in life. Now, protecting your energy, because sometimes people shield their energy and they think, oh, I'm protecting, and then but sometimes it blocks, like they don't realize that they're actually blocking some, you know, their blessings. Sometimes people feel like they're protecting their energy by not going around people and, you know, staying away from people and guarding themselves, but there needs to be a healthy balance. There's moderation here. There needs to be a healthy understanding of what it is to actually spiritually and physically protect yourself. Okay, so you can't stay in a shell or in the cave forever. Like, you have to interact with other beings, other people, and not all of them are going to be the most positive. So you have to learn how to shield your energy in a way that's not blocking blessings, but in a way that is just shielding you from lower frequencies, but still being receptive and open to, you know, love and blessings that could be coming your way. So it's not shielding to keep people out, but shielding just to protect and stay balanced in your frequency. That's what I'm hearing. So there's that. Now let's see the deeper cards, what they have to say. Yeah, God, yeah. So this one is called the voodoo doll, okay? Someone has tried to cast work or send negative energy your way. Feeling attached, sleepless nights, protection needed. So some of you guys may have been having insomnia. Some of you, not all of you. Some of you may be just having weird dreams or getting weird energy, like you don't know what's going on. You can just kind of feel there's something, you know, different or off. It could even be like in your work environment, but they're saying that you need to work on protection. Surround yourself with protective energy. They're saying you need to work on learning how to protect your energy. So spiritual cleanses are going to be good for you guys. If you've been feeling called to do a spiritual cleanse, this is your sign. If you've been feeling called to get a protective jewelry, like, you know, or, you know, getting some more herbs to smudge with. Like, if you've been thinking about anything in regards to protection and cleansing your energy, candles, prayers, talisman, amulets, jewelry, or just simply like maybe coming off of social media, or, you know, if you've been feeling called to stay away from certain people, places, or things, this is your sign. This is like your synchronicity, your confirmation. Yeah, you need to cleanse your energy. Yeah, you need to stay quiet about what you're doing. What people don't know, they can't harm, right? So keeping things to yourself. I'm hearing the 23rd Psalms for you guys. I'm hearing Archangel Michael on the 23rd Psalms for you guys. So your ancestors want you to work with Archangel Michael for protection and cleansing your energy, as well as cutting away fear. Because you may just have just random negative thoughts come to you. And I'm hearing that's not, it's not from you. Someone is actually trying to, you know, send you energy. So cleanse your energy, stay low key, recharge, learn how to protect your energy. I'm seeing a bubble of light around you guys. Like, learn how to envision, you know, cleansing energy and protective energy going around you and within you and your circumstances, in your surroundings, in your environment. So some of you guys are going to be called to maybe light a 7-day candle and work with Archangel Michael for 7 days in the Archangel Michael prayer, saying Psalms 23. Some of you guys could also be canary. I just heard a canary. Interesting. Some of you guys could be connected to Mother Mary or Lady of Guadalupe, or you know, the Black Madonna. There's strong. I just heard there could be some type of religious background that your ancestors believed in. It could be Catholic, Christian of some sort. Yeah, it could be some type of Christian or Catholic, or maybe, I don't know, I just randomly heard Rastafarian. Like, there's something here that your ancestors believed in. You may or may not believe in, but they're still wanting you to honor that this is something that they practice. So, yeah, So maybe if some of you have an altar, maybe you need to light a candle and pray. Even if you don't have an altar, it's okay to light a white candle and pray to God, source, angels, whomever it is you believe in, to ask for cleansing and protection. I feel that you guys are already protected. They're just letting you know, hey, more spiritual protection is needed at this time. It would be good if you guys stayed consistent and learned new ways of cleansing your energy and protecting your energy, because they're letting you know that there has been some energy sent your way. Someone has sent you something, and it doesn't have to be like a hex or a spell. Someone could simply just look at you and think something, maybe comparing themselves to you, maybe jealousy, or maybe it's an ex-friend or ex-partner, or a coworker. There's something here where someone has sent you some type of low vibrational energy. And no matter how, strong or not so strong, someone sent you some type of energy, whether it's by just looking at your social media or being around you. So cleanse your energy, protect your energy. And I just heard God prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So yeah, no, don't worry about whomever this is. Don't worry about it at all. You just simply need to strengthen your spiritual hygiene. And this is a part of your growth. I'm hearing this is something you could pass down to other family members, and possibly future generations, on how to cleanse and protect their energy. Very powerful tool to know and have. All right. And it can be different for different cultures. Let go of the ego. Now, this is crazy that they had me pull this card before this one, because in all the readings I've been pulling this card last. So let go of the ego. There's something about your ego, the truth, right? It's interesting. We have the eagle. And now we have the truth, that let go of the ego. So I'm hearing you already know what it is. And I'm hearing Big Frida, you know what you already know, or something like that. Like, I don't know. I just heard Big Frida. So let go of your pride, let go of your ego, and be present. Be forgiving. When people try to harm you and do you wrong, I'm hearing Jesus. Like, some of you guys might be connected with the Master Jesus, or your ancestors were connected with that, because I'm getting like when people do you wrong, Judases, right? When people betray you and do you wrong, forgive them and move forward. I just heard forgive them, Lord, because they know not what they do. Yeah, some of your ancestors could have had some type of religious belief, but I'm hearing forgive them. Why? Because you deserve to be free. You deserve freedom from this situation. Eyes of compassion and mercy. I just heard they didn't realize they were messing with the chosen one. These are people, their own ego, their own biases, their own imperfections, their own projections of people place them onto others because they don't know how to deal with themselves or sit with themselves. And sometimes people, when they don't understand, they judge. When people are different, they judge, and it's a shame. Instead of just getting to know someone, or being, respectful of their differences, or, being proud of people's accomplishments, sometimes people don't process it in the proper way, right? And it's all personal. I'm going to share something my therapist shared with me. He said, don't take anything personal. When people act differently, don't take anything personal. It's not always about you. It doesn't always have to do with you. The way that people treat you doesn't always have to do with you. Don't take it personal. And usually it's never personal. I know it's going to be like, but it was personal because they were talking about me, or they sent this. No, it's not. It's personal to them. They got issues. You aren't an issue. They got the issue. So you have to be like, figure out how to detach from situations like that. It takes a very high frequency. Trust and believe, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is coming from Pop Off Queen. Okay. I got the pop off in my blood. I'm pretty sure, because your girl can pop off at a, like, with quickness like that. But what good does it do? What good does it do for you? It's a waste of energy for you to get mad, riled up, upset. Revenge is a waste of time too, because usually when you act on revenge, one, you're draining your own energy, you're lowering your frequency, and you could be messing up your good karma. Allow people to play themselves. When someone messes up and they send bad juju out there, or they're doing some bad karma or evil eye or whatever the heck they doing, allow them to sit in their shit. And yeah, I said it. Because really what it is, they working with shit and they're going to stay in their shit. Do not stoop to their level. I just heard remain untouchable. Because when you have source on your side, when you have angels and ancestors on your side, when you know you have a pure heart and you haven't fouled, you done anyone wrong or done anything foul, you got nothing to worry about. Whatever someone is sending, it'll backfire. Right back to them. Solitude, look at that. There's a party going on in the background. She's over here spending time with nature. Some of you guys could be connected to fae beings or elementals. Look at that. We have the ladybug and the bird, and then we have solitude. So I think it's very interesting that my music just cut off while we have solitude and she's out here and she left the party. So quietness is key, apparently, for you guys. So you can listen, see, and understand things clearly. I'm going to say this to you guys. I didn't say this to the other two options because I didn't quite feel this way. But I feel that some of you may have felt called to another option. And there could be an additional message, like a bonus message in that for you. But I'm strongly feeling that you guys need to spend time in solitude, just connecting, and similar to another pal. Look at how the colors kind of match up. It's fun, right? Look at all the colors. So she's over here at a party. Like, maybe she thought, this can make me think of 𝐿𝑖𝑆a. Is it 𝐿𝑖𝑆a? Where she was talking about being at the party, but she doesn't really want to be there or something like that. But anyways, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be unique. It's okay to not feel in alignment with everyone else. It's okay to be in this energy, okay? Because you're going through an awakening. Let's go back to your first card. Your first card says awakening. It literally says a spiritual awakening, clarity, and or consciousness is on the horizon. This card represents a blindfold being lifted and finally being able to see the truth, a wake-up call. So there's a wake-up call that's happening. There's a truth that's being revealed. And the truth could be that there's some people you're around that don't wish you well. There's some energies around that may not be the best for you, and that's okay, because now it's been brought to your attention, you can move forward. Okay, but in order to receive truth and clarity, you have to be in solitude. You have to gain some type of silence, some type of solitude. In order to get silence, you need to be in solitude so that you can hear clearly, so that you can understand what it is you need to do. So I see you guys outgrowing some people. I see you guys outgrowing some situations, some places, some things that don't serve you, because it was messing with your frequency. I'm hearing that it was keeping your frequency here when your frequency was supposed to go all the way up. So I'm hearing I'm all the way up. Now I'm hearing Higher by Nipsey Hussle. Keep on taking me higher. Yeah, like higher. So you guys are trying to raise, you guys are lifting, you guys are elevating, you're ascending, you're awakening. And because of this, you're going to be seeing things differently. Like, it could even be that you realize that some of the people you had a crush on, you're like, ew, like, why did I have a crush on this person? Why was I listening to that song? Why was I spending time in places like this? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you're going to be in such a different frequency that certain things aren't going to make sense to you anymore. You may even be disgusted by certain things that you once loved. Could even be shifts within food. You may not even like some of the same foods. And some of the foods that you used to eat might actually bother your body now. But there's a very big shift where you may not resonate with some of the people, places, and things and hobbies that you used to resonate with, and it's because of this awakening. And once you're awakened, you can't really go back. It's up. The only way is up. The only path is forward. But you are being blessed with good fortune during this time. So no matter what your enemies or frenemies, I don't do frenemies. Having a frenemy is a very dangerous thing. Some people know they have frenemies and they stay cool with those people. I'm not saying that you have to be disrespectful or hateful or anything like that. But I'm saying is when you know someone does not like you, it's a dangerous thing to be friends with them, knowing that they are a frenemy. Okay, you can be cordial, but don't share things with this person. Don't spend time with people that are disrespectful or that don't like you. Someone needs to hear that. Even a partner. Some people are in partnerships, romantic relationships with people that don't like them. And that you have to be willing to be comfortable being alone. And that is another message. Be comfortable being alone. The ladybug is alone. The eagle is alone. This being is alone. She's out here. She left the crowd and she's over here with the animals. Like, be alone in your solitude and understand what's going on within you. And receive the downloads and clarity that your ancestors and angels are giving you. Truth will be revealed in your solitude. I just heard "In My Solitude" is Billie Holiday. You need to listen to that. Yeah, there's blessings in your solitude. And trust and believe what's being released will be replaced with something better, better people, better opportunities, better situations. Okay, so they want you to spend time in solitude because you're going through an awakening. Okay, a huge awakening. Not everybody's going to go along this journey with you, but your frequency is going to shift and it's going to bring in those that are in alignment with you. So stay up to date, stay consistent with your spiritual cleanses and with grounding yourself. Find a routine that fits you and see how you feel afterwards. Okay, but I see you guys getting rid of things that don't serve you, things that hold negative energy. You're going to be releasing it. It could be items. Be pictures or text messages, whatever it is, you're gonna be releasing it. I'm hearing clean slate, like this awakening has brought room for something new. But I keep hearing, He prepares the table before me in the presence of my enemies, making your enemies a stepping stone. Like, this is very deep. I'm going to share this with you guys, very personal, but I said to a family member of mine, I said, you know what, I used to be very guarded and defensive towards people who I knew, I've had issues with in the past, especially if I have to be around them. And what I've realized is I've now approached this situation with like kindness. They say kindness kills. I used to hate that saying, you guys. But what I've realized is there's truth in that. There's such a huge truth in being kind, not being silly or what is the word? Foolish, but it's being kind, because being kind, you can be kind to anyone, even your enemy, right? Being a kind person. So it's like I kill with kindness. And that takes letting go of the ego, right? Because sometimes you just want to be mad too. Like, oh, you don't like me, I don't like you. Fine. You want to pop off, I'll pop off too. You want to say something, I'll say something too. But that gets no one anywhere. And it's giving me that quote, you can't fight hate with hate. Only love can kill hate. Isn't there a Martin Luther King Jr. quote? Only love can shut out, hate or the darkness or something like that. I don't want to misquote him, but there's a quote that goes something like that. But that ego comes from pride, and it comes from, having to have the upper hand or having to have the last word. And they're saying, just let it go, let it go and kill people with kindness. Kill them with kindness. And so the reason why I mention this is because when I decided to take that route, which was very hard because, like I said, pop off is in my blood. When I decided to take that route, God started using people that were my enemies to bless me. Very interesting. More than one. I've seen people that I've had really bad arguments with, people that I really did not like, go out of their way to bless me and to help me. I've seen, there's no way that it could be just them. Like, I know it's God, like it's source moving them to help me. It's very deep. I'm telling you guys, when you decide to take the higher road, you'd be shocked how God moves people. It's like a chess game. It's like God sees, oh, you're playing that, you're taking that route, huh? You're taking the higher route. You're rising above the drama, huh? You're really trying to raise your frequency, huh? Okay. Well, let me show you what I can do. And that is a big deal when God uses your enemies to bless you. And then you will be blessed before your enemies. It may take some time, but trust and believe it will happen as long as you make sure your heart is pure. Just make sure your intentions and heart is pure. It's not about getting people back. It's not about proving yourself. It's not about showing off. It's about being in your authenticity, awakening to your truth and to your purpose, raising your frequency. So let go of the past, choose forgiveness, choose self-awareness and healing. Be so mindful of yourself and how things affect you and how you affect others, right? Because sometimes we're not always right. Sometimes we're wrong too. So this is about you guys really connecting with source and operating in a manner that's very high vibrational, especially when it comes to people. You know, it's I'm telling you, this is making me think of Jesus and Judas, like his own friend betrayed him. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you guys are being called to rise above the chaos. It's making me think of that Candy Burrow song. I rise above all the drama. I rise above, you know, it's like you rise above all that drama. Ain't no time for no hateration. Like, you guys don't need no hateration, holleration. Okay, Mary J. Blige, like, you don't have time for it. It's like, I don't stay stuck on BS. We move forward. We elevate here. And I don't know why I just heard the song by Kendrick Lamar, We Gon' Be Alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be alright. I don't know why that someone needs to hear that. You're gonna be alright. Okay? Your angels and ancestors are saying you gonna be alright. You're being divinely guided and divinely protected. They just want you to also take your power back. I'm hearing call back all your power from all places, people, situations, timelines, dimensions. Call your power back. Free yourself and do any, you know, negative, you know, thoughts that you've spoken over yourself or your life or circumstances. So you might feel called to cancel, clear, delete. That's a term you can say that, like, whenever you think a negative thought or whenever something is said, or if you envision something negative, you just say cancel, clear, delete. Like, or, you know, I rebuke that, I remove that, you know, or cancel, clear, delete. I'm also hearing working with Archangel Michael to cut cords. You can actively do some cord cutting with Archangel Michael of fears, of, you know, things that are holding you back, anger. I'm also hearing like a burning bowl. You guys could, you know, write down certain things that you want to release and burn it and pray. But I'm really strongly getting white candle, the 23rd Psalms, possibly some holy water or holy oil, and anointing yourself in your space. And, you know, if you have a car, your car. If you have fur babies, your fur babies. But I feel like there needs to be some type of cleansing and clearing and prayer. So there's some type of like cleansing and blessing that you need to place on yourself in your home, in your space, and possibly your animals. Okay, that's a big message. I'm hearing not letting anyone come into your space with dirty shoes. That right there could be actual literal, but it could also be spiritually. Like, you know, don't let someone, you know, come into your space, your energy field, messy. Okay, so what does option 3 need to know? Strength. Look at that. So you guys have strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. See, a positive outcome is assured. Stay strong and bold. And what do you have at the bottom? You have inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Woo! That's alchemy. So whenever you guys are having negative thoughts, fear-based thoughts, right? Whenever you're in situations that aren't the highest frequency, if you react with love, this is alchemy. You're transmuting. I'm going to get you guys one more card because this card came out for another cruise. So let's see. Fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. See? So these are big blessings. Things working out in your favor. Alchemy happening. They just need you to stay strong. Oh, not me trying to put this up and then that happened. So what is this card that just flew out? Blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. There's that truth, your inner compass. That's why they need you to be silent. So you have strength, our compass, and our alchemy, and look what you have, patience. It says, be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Wow. Look at all those messages that came out for you. And look, at the bottom you have stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. What was I just talking about? And she's over here being still. All right. So solitude, stillness, kindness, compassion, listening so you can receive truth, working on cleansing your energy, protecting your energy, be receptive to the blessings that are coming to you because you have a lot of good fortune, a lot of good things that you're going to be receiving. So stay receptive and let go of the ego. Also, you can ask your angels to show you how to cleanse your energy, what ways you should do so personally, because it might be something uniquely, something that's uniquely given to you. So like you may have your own unique way of cleansing because that's how your spiritual team taught you how to cleanse. So sending you guys love. That's what I have for you. If you like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe. If you want a more personal in-depth reading, email me at mysticalmermaidlight@gmail.com. Let me know how this resonated down below. Love you guys. Mwah.